King Shaka Zulu's Kingdom Rivers and Mountains, Episode 6. King Shaka Zulu's kingdom, known as the Zulu Kingdom, was characterized by its diverse geography, including rivers and mountains that played significant roles in both the daily life and military campaigns of the Zulu people. Here's an overview of the major rivers and mountains in and around Shaka Zulu's territory. Major rivers. 1. Umngqusho River. Our location flows from the Drakensberg Mountains to the Indian Ocean, passing through Durban. Of significance, the umngqusho River was important for agriculture and provided a water source for both livestock and people. It also served as a natural boundary between various tribal territories. 2. Tugela River, Tugela River. Our location originates in the Drakensberg Mountains and flows northeast to the Indian Ocean. Of significance, the Tugela River was one of the largest rivers in KwaZulu-Natal. It served as a vital waterway for trade and transportation, and its value was crucial for agriculture. The river also played a strategic role during conflicts, including the Anglo-Zulu War. 3. Buffalo River. Our location flows through the region south of the Tugela River. Of significance, this river was another key water source and played a role in trade and transport between various Zulu clans. Its floodplain provided fertile land for farming. 4. umngqusho River. Our location flows through the southern parts of KwaZulu-Natal. Of significance, this river also contributed to the agricultural productivity of the region and served as a natural boundary between different tribal areas. Major mountains. 1. Drakensberg Mountains. Our location stretching along the border between South Africa and Lesotho, the Drakensberg Mountains are the highest range in southern Africa. Of significance, the mountains were crucial for the Zulu people, providing natural protection against invasions. They were also the source of many rivers, including the Tugela. The Drakensberg's rugged terrain offered strategic military advantages, allowing for the establishment of strongholds and defense positions. 2. umngqusho Wetland Park. Our location, while not a mountain, this area includes coastal dunes and elevated areas along the northeastern coast of South Africa. Of significance, the park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and was historically important for its biodiversity and as a resource for the Zulu people. 3. Umngqusho Mountain. Our location, located within the Zulu territory. Of significance, like many mountains in the region, umngqusho provided natural defenses and a strategic lookout point during conflicts. Geographical significance. Natural barriers. The rivers and mountains served as natural barriers that shaped the movements of people and armies. They defined territorial boundaries and influenced trade routes and agricultural practices. Cultural and spiritual importance. Many rivers and mountains held cultural and spiritual significance for the Zulu people, often associated with traditional beliefs, rituals, and historical events. Sacred sites were often located near these natural features. Military strategy. The geography of the Zulu kingdom allowed for strategic military campaigns. Shaka Zulu effectively utilized the terrain to his advantage, launching surprise attacks and defending against rival clans. Conclusion. The rivers and mountains within King Shaka Zulu's kingdom were vital to the socio-economic and political landscape of the Zulu people. They provided essential resources, shaped agricultural practices, and served as strategic military assets that contributed to the rise and expansion of the Zulu kingdom during Shaka's reign. King Shaka Zulu's kingdom food. King Shaka Zulu's kingdom, known for its military prowess and expansion, was also characterized by its agricultural practices and food culture. The Zulu people relied on a mix of agriculture, livestock, and gathering to sustain their communities. Here's a detailed overview of the food and dietary practices in the Zulu kingdom during Shaka's reign. Main food sources. 1. Cereals and grains. Maize, corn introduced to the Zulu from the Americas, maize became a staple food. It was often ground into meal and used to make porridge or pap, a common dish. Sorghum, another important grain, sorghum was cultivated for food and was used in porridge, bread, and beer making. Millets, traditional varieties of millet were grown and used similarly to maize and sorghum. 2. Vegetables and legumes. Pumpkins and squash, these were common vegetables cultivated in gardens alongside cereals. Beans and peas, various legumes were grown and provided essential protein in the Zulu diet. Wild greens, the Zulu also foraged for wild greens and edible plants, which supplemented their diet. 3. Meat and animal products. Cattle were a crucial part of Zulu culture, not only for milk and meat but also for their role in social status and wealth. They were often consumed during special occasions and ceremonies. Goats and sheep, these animals were also raised for meat and milk. Goat meat was a common dish in Zulu households. Game, hunting provided additional sources of meat. Men often hunted wild animals, such as antelope and birds, to supplement their diet. 4. Dairy products. Milk from cows, goats, and sheep was a significant source of nutrition. It was often consumed fresh or fermented to make a product similar to yogurt. Butter was made from the cream of milk and used in cooking or as a spread. Preparation and cooking methods. Porridge, a staple dish made from maize or sorghum flour, often served as a side dish or main meal. Stews, meat and vegetables were commonly cooked together in stews, flavored with local herbs and spices. Braai, barbecue meat was often grilled or roasted over an open fire during communal gatherings and celebrations. Fermentation, techniques for fermenting maize and milk were employed to create traditional beverages and dairy products. Cultural and social aspects. Ceremonial foods, certain foods were prepared for special occasions such as weddings, funerals, and festivals. Cattle were often slaughtered for feasts, highlighting their cultural importance. Social status, the amount of cattle one owned directly influenced social standing, and feasting on cattle meat was a way to demonstrate wealth and generosity. Gathering and foraging, women played a vital role in food preparation and gathering wild plants, herbs, and roots that contributed to the family diet. Conclusion. The food culture in King Shaka Zulu's kingdom was deeply intertwined with the Zulu people's agricultural practices, livestock management, and social customs. The emphasis on communal meals, ceremonial foods, and the status of cattle reflected the values and lifestyle of the Zulu society during Shaka's reign. The combination of cultivated crops, animal husbandry, and forage foods created a diverse and nutritious diet that sustained the Zulu people through times of both peace and conflict.